Hi guys, welcome to Daily Tips with Monica. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that has come on to this premiere and showing me all the love and support. I appreciate you guys spending a little time out of your morning to listen to my daily tips. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, I just thank you guys for so much for just supporting me. This is the support has been so awesome, and I appreciate you guys so much. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Um, I am going to go ahead and read a devotion. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you want to share me out to all platforms. Thank you again for coming. Um, we're gonna get into the devotion. It is the Lord. That's the title. Thomas answered and said to him, "My Lord and my God." That is John 20 and 28. You can refer back to that. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." John 4 and 7. How many of us are expecting Jesus Christ to quench our thirst when we should be satisfying Him? We should be pouring out our lives, investing our total beings, not drawing on Him to satisfy us. You shall be witness to me. Acts 1 and 8. That means live lives of pure, uncompromising, unrestrained devotion to the Lord Jesus, which will be satisfying to Him wherever He may send us. Beware of anything that competes with your loyalty to Jesus Christ. The greatest competitor of true devotion to Jesus is the service we do for Him. It is easier to serve than to pour out our lives completely for Him. The goal of the call of God is His sanctification. Not simply that we should do something for Him. We are not sent to do battle for God, but to be used by God in His battles. Are we more devoted to service than we are to Jesus Christ Himself? So the question is, are we more devoted to service than we are to Jesus Christ Himself? So are we devoted to servicing ourselves? Are we devoted? Just allow me a moment to put this on me. Okay? I'm back. Are we devoted to our one self? Are we devoted on doing things of this world? We're doing things like we devoted to our job. We devoted to our family. We are devoted to drinking. We are devoted to smoking weed. But are we devoted to God? Are we devoted to doing thus said the Lord? Are we devoted to that? Are we devoted on um doing His service, speaking out on His goodness and His mercifulness? Are we devoted on it? Are we devoted on going to church every Sunday or listening to the word? Not every Sunday, but every day. I'm gonna take that back. Every day. Are we devoted to listening and talking about God every day? And are we devoted to going to His house and to serve Him in a mighty way? That's how I'm gonna put that. Are we just going in the church and just holding up the pew? Like it says in the Bible, raise up dry bones. If y'all ever heard of that song, Dry Bones, look it up. Look it up. If don't nobody else know about dry bones, I bet you I for sure Anita know what I'm talking about. So we need to make sure that we are doing things and we are satisfying God and not satisfying ourselves in the things that we want to do. We want to do everything pleasing to ourselves, but we can't. We have to know that we have to do things that are pleasing to God and the things He teaches us in the Bible. or what the pastor preaches about and tells us about in the Bible. Um, you have to witness. That means you have to go out and speak and testify about the goodness of God and what all He has done for you, and all the things that He has brought you from. Some people, they don't, I guess they feel that whatever they went through in life and whatever they overcame, they did it all alone. Let me tell you something. You can't do nothing without God. This song that goes says, "Without God, I cannot do nothing. Without Him, I would fail." So without God, you will fail. So you're not, when you're overcoming things, that's God. That's God working things out. Sometimes people be acting, thinking they acting on their own, but they're making their own stuff happen. That's just God and His mercifulness and His kindness and His goodness. We have to know that God is a good God, and He loves His children. He loves His children, and He loves us. He loves us. But do we love Him? Are we able to give our complete self to Him? That is the question. Can we be devoted just for Him? Some people are so devoted in so many things, but can you devote yourself to live for God? Can you devote yourself to go to church every morning, to the house of the Lord every Sunday, and worship Him? Can you devote yourself to, I got to do better than this. Can you devote yourself? I'm talking to myself, to every night getting on your knees and praying and asking God for forgiveness and asking God to heal our land. Because right now, our world right now is in turmoil. We in a pandemic. We're still in the pandemic. You may not hear much about it, but we still in it. You know how sometimes you have to use something else as a distraction from what else that is going on. So what happened is they used George Floyd's death as a way of deterring from the coronavirus. Now, I know y'all saying like how they doing that? Because let me tell you something. Have y'all looked at the numbers? The numbers are still going up. The numbers are still going up, and our states are still opening up, and it's still people dying from the coronavirus. But see, our minds is so focused on, yes, what happened to George Floyd was wrong. And I'm not saying protesting peacefully and marching peacefully. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, because a change got to come. A change has to come, because nowadays people are not going to accept you treating black people, black men, black women like that. It's time for a change. But what I'm saying is, sometimes they the world is, um they use things as a way of distraction from the what else that is going on, like the coronavirus. Now we really don't hear about it, but how many people is really focusing on it? How many people now is just, yes, you're being safe, but but we're not focused on it. The media is not focusing on it as they were. Check out what I'm saying. So I hope you guys got something out of this devotion. Make sure that you are being devoted to God and you being devoted to God and His house. Um, what we're going to do today, the daily tips today, guys. I forgot to introduce my daily tips because I want to get into it because I'm so excited about talking about this because, like, I'm still off that good high that we had um Wednesday morning when we was um talking about the daily tips that we talked about yesterday when we was talking about I think we was talking about our self-esteem, we build each other up and things like that. That's what we talked about, self-esteem, how to be confident in ourselves. I'm still on that high. I'm still on that good feeling. And I hope you guys are too. But I do have a different topic for you guys today that I hope you enjoy and I hope you get something out of it. Um, I have only like 5 tips today. Um, but I do have an announcement at the end of this live stream. Um, so let's look forward to that. So what we're going to talk about today is is tips on how to make an exit. Have you ever heard of the phrase everything happens for a reason? This saying does not only apply to your career, but it also speaks to your friendships, your relationships, and your family, dealing with family. Anybody that comes into your life for a period of time arrived on your journey to serve a purpose. Oftentimes, we don't fully understand when things change and people no longer add any value to our lives. And we have a difficult time trying to figure out how to go about making an exit. Here are some tips that could help you understand why you need to make the exit. The first thing is when you are no longer happy to see or be around them. If a person present alone causes an unsettling spirit to come up in you, do not ignore that feeling. That is a sign that you need to let it go. Your instincts only pick up on the truth, and it will guide you to make the right decisions if you listen. Go sit down. Sometimes Sometimes in life, there comes a time when things, people, places no longer bring you any kind of joy or happiness. It is a sign that there is a need for a change, and you have to be able to take the initiative to switch things up. So what this is saying is when you are when you are in a space in your mind that being around someone or being around your partner or being in a friendship and you think about that person and you really just don't want to be around them. You really don't even want to deal with them. But you feel like you stuck because you feel like you may owe them something. Or you may feel sorry for them because they don't have nowhere to go. But you're putting yourself in misery because you are unhappy. See, sometimes we have to know how to make an exit. We have to leave and put that exit there. We have to exit the door. If not, then we'll be forever be miserable. And we don't who wants to come home every day and be in misery? Who wants to go home? Who wants to go? Um I'll be honest. Who wants to go home every day? Your home is your safe place. So I have been in a situation, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have been in a situation where I regretted going home because I was living with somebody I did not want to be with anymore. But I was so scared to exit. I used to dread going home. I'd be like, Lord, I don't even want to go home to hear this. man crying about nothing because he can't do this. He ain't got no money. He can't provide the way he want to provide. But guess what? He ain't making no effort to do anything about it. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be real about my experience now. Hey, if you take offense to it, you take offense to it. But this is my story. And this is the truth. This is the God honest truth. This is the God honest truth. I have went through this. I have been in a situation where I did not want to go home, and I have been in friendships where I regret. They call my phone, I just look at it, and I be like, Lord, do I really want to answer? I don't like. I don't want to be in that space. You don't want to. You yourself. You don't want to be in a space where you are unhappy, and you don't even want the person that you want to be a friend with, or um, the even a family member. You hate to see them coming. Because guess what? They always want something. They always want you to give something, but they ain't never want to help you not do nothing and always want to play victim. This why when you know when it's time to make an exit, make that exit because you don't want to end up in life with regret because you didn't walk away as fast as you should have. So if a person present alone gets you upset and you feel like I hate to come home. I hate to be around you. I hate I just I not hate, but I no longer want to be around you. I no longer want to be in your presence. I ain't gonna say hate, because hate sometimes can be a strong word. Hate can be a strong word, but sometimes you do feel like you hate people, but it's not the hate. It's not driven by hate. Is that you're disappointed. You're disappointed how they really is. You're disappointed because they portrayed themselves this certain type of way. And then when you realize that they really ain't that way, and then it becomes frustrating with you, and then you be like, I can't deal with this. It's time for me to make an exit. So when you are no longer happy to see or be around them, like sitting down having a conversation and stuff like that, it's time to make an exit, baby. You don't want to make yourself miserable just because you feel sorry for them. No, that's not going to work. The second thing is when they offer nothing but negativity. Um, a person's attitude is everything. We each have the power to speak things into existence. So what you can believe can actually become into fruition. You just have to plant a seed and let it grow. Those people that are constantly complaining or carrying an attitude of ungratefulness, the atmosphere becomes filled with darkness and negativity. People who always want to criticize other people show a sure sign of wasting valuable time and energy on the wrong things and ultimately are not deserving of your time. So people who always negative ain't got nothing nice to say about nobody. Always up and no, go sit down, please. Go sit down. Um, they don't have anything too nice to say about anything or anybody. You know they always unhappy. Ain't nothing making them ever happy. And you be like, Lord, why did you put this person in my presence? You do feel that way. And then they always up in other people's business. They always up in other people's business, wasting time and energy trying to figure out what they got going on, figuring out what you got going on. They got their time and energy. They focusing their time and energy on the wrong things instead of focusing on themselves and trying to grow themselves. They worried about other people, what they got going on. You don't deserve people like that. You deserve people that got energy for you and want to see you grow and want to see good things happening for you. You don't need to be around people that always got some negatives to say about other people because that negative spirit will come off on you. And you know you're not really like that, but then you know how sometimes that stuff just rub off on you and then you be ending up acting just like they acting. And then people ain't gonna want to deal with you. And then they want to exit away from you. So don't be that way. I understand that sometimes you want to just have friends. You know, sometimes we do. We want to have friends, and we want to, not. Some people don't have a lot of friends. Me myself, I don't have a lot of friends, and so you be longing for somebody to talk to, but make sure you talking to the right kind of people. Because let me tell you, if you get around these people that always got something negative to say and negative, 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 it's like go sit down, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Um, yes, so they always have something negative, negative, negative to say. And then you be like, girl, you be like, girl, do you have anything positive to say about anybody? I'm like, everybody ain't bad, and everybody, other people got going on, girl, that ain't your business. Don't waste your life trying to figure out what other people are doing. Don't waste your life with that. Don't waste your time, very valuable time that you could be putting into something else. Trying to criticize people and what they got going on. If it don't affect you, let me tell you, if it don't affect you, don't worry about it. Some people be like that. You don't need that type of people in your life. They're always criticizing other people and what they got going on. If it don't, I'm be honest. People are like that. They just snarl their nose up and criticize you for the choices that you made. But you grown. Whatever choice you made, if it's good or bad, it's only going to affect you. So don't, if they offer nothing but negative energy and negative things and criticizing other people, the best thing for you to do, and you know you don't want to be a part of that, is to exit. The third thing is when they want or take more than they give. Being in a relationship or friendship isn't a. I'm sorry. Being in a relationship is an exchange of two people that have decided mutually they will invest their time with each other, making sure they are holding each other accountable and being of help when in need. Those who are always the first to sit down at the table and always walk away with the most of everything and not leaving enough for others must be forced to take their appetite somewhere else. A relationship should not be a burden. A relationship should be a blessing. When you start feeling used up and taken advantage of mentally, physically, and emotionally, cut it off immediately. So, um, sometimes, what this saying is when you're in a relationship or friendship or whatever, and you're giving more to the friendship and you're giving more to the relationship than the other person is, then you need to evaluate it. You need to make sure that you are holding that person accountable. Make you sure that they are there for you when you need them the most. How you gonna be? Say for instance, like I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest, and you know they get offended. They get offended. When my dad passed away. When my dad passed away, how can I put this? When my dad passed away, the person that I was in a relationship with, they were not there for me in a way a person that should be there for you when you have lost a parent. I sat in a house and cried. I was up every night and all day, all night long, 2, 3 days pregnant. Um, And I just used to cry, 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 cry. He got to the point where he told me, he said, why you doing all this crying? I should have knew then to walk away, but I stayed. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys get my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you my story, what are the things I have went through so people can understand, and because I don't want people to go through what I went through. It took me a minute to get back to a place where I'm ready, where I'm back to. I'll never be back to old Monica, but the new Monica is even better than the old Monica. Um, so if that person's not feeding into the relationship or not putting in anything in the relationship, they take, but never giving you anything in the relationship, never want to give you honor, never want to give you respect, never want to be there for you in your time of need, you need to exit because they don't value you. They don't value that relationship. They don't. Because if they did, they'll be there for you. They will honor you. They will invest their time in you. They will invest their time in you because you're worth it. Um, like I said, like it says, a relationship is a two-way street, 50-50. Some people think 50-50 on bills, 50-50 on everything. I'm not talking about that. Emotionally, mentally, physically, 50-50. Pour in yourself. You shouldn't feel burdened down by a relationship. You shouldn't feel like a relationship is a burden. Because you what you know it because it make you, like I said, it'll make you miserable, it'll make you unhappy, and you be like, when a relationship becomes more of a burden than a blessing, and you finding that this person is a burden to you, and they just really just they take, they want you to do this, they never able to do anything for you, they never want to pay any bills, they never want to work, they never want to do anything, they never want to go to family outings with you, they act like they are ashamed of you. It's time to go. You when I feel like this, when you someone is in a relationship with you, they should accept all of you. They shouldn't take like some people. It's sad that some people will be in a relationship with somebody just for a place to stay, for a place to stay, because they don't want to stay in their mama house. I'm just being real, y'all. I ain't trying to tear nobody down, but these are some realities. These are some realities. Some people will be up in your house and use you up for all you have. And when they find someone else, I'm gonna be real, that can deal with their crap, they gonna leave you, and you might have a light bill due, mortgage payment due, and they just up and leave you and go to find somebody else that's a little more better, that can deal with them more and accept more than you're willing to accept. And you'll be sitting up there lost and upset. But you should what needs to be done is when people are giving you those type of vibes where you putting in more and they not really putting much of their self in it, make an exit. Don't even give that too much of your time, energy. Don't invest yourself in it because you're gonna be the one that's hurt. I'm speaking from someone that knows it and done been through it. I hope no one is getting offended. But I want y'all to know that I'm always trying to speak my truth. My truth is what makes me Monica, because I want somebody to know that it's I take these tips and I make them personal because I personally been through these situations, and I had learned a lot from them. And I hope that, I inspire another person that could be going through the same thing, and inspire them that they don't have to be like me when I was not loving myself and not wanting to exit. I hope I inspire someone to know that you can exit and be okay. It's not nothing. If you want to exit, exit, and you're going to be okay. So the fourth thing is we can no longer trust them. Everyone know that it is the most essential thing you need to form a relationship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone know that trust is the most essential thing you need to form a relationship. Once it is broken, things may never be the same again. Trust can take a lot of years to gain, but only a few minutes to lose. Those people who has a place in your inner circle must be people you find is trustworthy, reliable, and genuine. They want the best for you. When that bond is broken, it is hard to repair. So find the exit. So when you no longer can trust a person, and you no longer can feel like they are trustworthy, reliable, and being genuine with you and wanting the best for you, it's time to make an exit. Um, if someone is breaking the trust, and you feel like they not worthy, or not even gonna say not worthy, but they they did something to make you feel like they're not worth trusting, because people do make mistakes, but if it's a constant thing, they just intentionally doing it, and they know they can get away with it. So, like I said, if you can't trust someone that's constantly breaking your trust, it's time to let it go. If they can't honor you, if they can't respect you, and they're just sitting up here doing whatever they want to do, and they ain't paying no minds to your feelings and what you're saying, then it's time to let it go. If you feel like when they walk out the door they're gonna do something, go sit down. um go sit down. When like when you're in a relationship, and you know I'm gonna be real, when you're in a relationship and you find out that your husband has cheated on you, go through his phone and pictures you see pictures of him and another woman. That is breaking trust, cause you wasn't. Let me tell you something. Ain't no woman wants their husband or wife, or any, not whoever you are in a relationship with, man and man, woman, woman, man, whatever. Whoever you in a relationship with, and they cheated on you, you can't say that you trust them. After you have forgave them, it's gonna take a minute to build that trust back. It is. It's gonna take a minute. You can't say you gonna trust them just like that. Because when they walk out the door, them thoughts gonna be still in the back of your mind. When a friend do something like speak negative for you, or take something from you, steal from you, and um take advantage of you, and are you gonna leave your purse around them when you know they have stolen from you? No. So when you can no longer trust them, then it's time to let that go. Um, the fifth thing is when they are no longer supported. Surround yourself with people that support your hopes and dreams. Support can be formed in many different ways, but the common thing is being authentic and very honest. The people that are really for you winning in life don't care to offer endless pats on your back or overlook your weaknesses. They're gonna push you to be the best version of yourself you can be. Stay clear of those who bring you down than rather to lift you up. So when people are no longer supportive of you, when some people are no longer keeping it real with you, they just telling you, yeah, 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 whatever, and just letting you be whatever. That's not being a real. It's time to exit. That's not being real with somebody. When you really have somebody that's really supporting you, they're gonna keep it real with you. They're gonna be like, look, baby, let me tell you something. You know, you've been acting a fool. You've been acting real ignorant. I'm gonna have to I'm telling you this because I love you. But some of the things you do and some of the things you say is very disrespectful. And I feel like that's how you don't have to cuss at them or none of that to get your point across. But excuse me. Um, so, um, as I was saying, the people that are really for you winning and no lie in life, they're gonna be for you. They want you to be the best. They want you to be more each and every. They gonna point out. They be like, "Girl, I see that you changed this, or you're speaking more. You're speaking well, or you're doing different things." They're gonna be happy for you. They're gonna be happy genuinely for you. They ain't gonna just tell you what you want to hear. Some like the people that are no longer supportive of you, they ain't gonna come to none of your events. They don't not gonna watch. I'm gonna be real right here on YouTube. They ain't gonna watch none of your YouTube videos. They ain't gonna come to your live stream, and they ain't gonna super chat you no money because they no longer support you. They because they may they because they don't care if you grow or if you make any money on YouTube or not. So they are no longer supportive of you, but they want you to be supportive of them. And then you got to make an exit because that's not right. We got to support one another. If we want each other to win here on YouTube, and I'm just talking about, we got to be supportive of one another. We can't just always get the support. You have to go out there and support other people. I don't each and every one of you guys has come on my live stream. Y'all may not believe it or not. I write down each and every one of you guys' name. I write down each and every one of you guys' name, and I make sure once I go back and watch one of your videos, and I support you. If I now I may not make it to each video, but I want to support one of them, and I think that's how it's supposed to be. If you could just it just helping people freely and with an open heart and be real. That's how you get people to really support you. And then don't expect a reward every time you support somebody. And every time that we get on the live stream, we I don't want like I'm gonna be honest, I know I'm jumping subjects, but I don't every time that I don't expect someone to give me something every time that I come on here. I don't. You know, I'm appreciative of the ones that see my genuineness and just like I want to bless you. I appreciate you guys. Like me, it's all about pushing out this positivity, making people day go by well, and helping somebody because you never know who may be listening and may need to be inspired. So why not inspire people? We have so much negative going on in the world. Wait, why not inspire people? Okay, the next thing, that's it for the daily tips for how to make an exit. The first thing is when you're no longer happy to see or be around them, when they're present, when you don't want to be around that person, and when you see them, you just roll your eyes and you feel some type of way. It's time to make an exit. When they offer nothing but negativity, and when you're around somebody and they always offering negative energy and always don't have anything else good to say about anybody, they're always negative, then it's time to make an exit. Um, when when they want or take more than what they give. So if someone's giving more than someone is not giving you, or they're taking everything but they're not giving anything, then it's time to make an exit, because you want someone to meet you mutually. Give put into me what I'm putting into you. On the fourth thing, when you no longer trust them. So if you can't trust them, then you know if the trust is broken, then you can't find your way yourself to ever trust them again. It's time to make a exit. Um, the fifth thing is when they are no longer supported. So when people are no longer supporting you, and but they want your support back, um, it's time to make an exit, because we all need the support. We all need to support one another. We all need to love one another. It shouldn't be just a certain amount of people that get the support. Everybody should get the support. I understand it's many people, it's thousands and millions of people in this world, but we can, excuse me, I'm so sorry. We can support one another. The fifth thing and that is it, guys, for the daily tips with Monica. I hope I inspired somebody. I hope that you guys understood what I was talking about, and got something out of it. Like I said, I'm not doing this to try to tear anybody down or make anybody feel some type of way. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to speak positivity and inspire you guys, and you know make your guys' day a little bit better, because this do inspire me a lot. And you guys coming on here and leaving, like I have been inspired by just watching you guys videos, and so many different things that inspires me. So I thank you guys so much for just coming onto the stream. I do. So I do have a announcement. Friday, I will not be doing the Monica Love Connection. I will move that to Saturday. And Friday, the TBT squad. Shout out to the TBT squad. It's me, Wanston. Yes, Hunni. Let's talk about it. Anita. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Um, the McRae Kingz, and myself. Um, we are the TBT squad. The TBT squad is the Truth Be Told squad, and we will be on a panel on Wanston's page, and we all will be speaking about different topics on Friday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. No, Eastern Time is 7 p.m. On my time, Central Standard Time is at 6 p.m. So look forward to that, guys. As well. I want you guys to connect to my feature channel. My feature channel is The Real Shae Love. So if you guys have not connected to The Real Shae Love, connect to The Real Shae Love. And if you want to ever contact me or get on Instagram, or connect with me on Instagram, or you need to speak with me about anything, you can always email me at mjjfamily2020@gmail.com. And as well, my name is MJJ Family on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram. And as well, guys, if you want to just bless me or bless the channel, I'm sorry, bless the channel, then you can you can cash at me at J&J Mom 18. And if you want to be a special guest on my Saturday, not this Saturday, because Anita's gonna be my special guest this Saturday, but next Saturday, if you want to be my special guest on my Daily Tips with Monica special guest on Saturday, just reach out to me at my email address. I If you want to get the merchandise, some of my MJJ merchandise, you can the link will be in my description box. So make sure you guys are connecting. If you have not connected to me or subscribed to me, connect with me. And if you have not connected to the TBT squad, make sure you connect to the TBT squad and my feature channel, The Real Shae Love. Before we end this premiere and keep the positivity moving, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you this quote, and then we're going to keep the positivity moving. Um, The tips that I have for today is behold the turtle. He makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. This is by James B. Conant. I hope you guys got the message. I'm going to read it again. Behold the turtle. He makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. So, guys, we're gonna keep the positivity pushing. We're gonna go to It's Me Wanston's channel, and we're gonna see what the positive message that he has for us today. I hope you guys have a happy Thursday. I hope you please stay safe. God bless each and every one of you guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on this premiere because you don't have to spend the morning with me, and I appreciate it. So, God bless each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a great day.